Hi everyone, welcome to my video take on EGP book review project. Before I get started, let me introduce myself. I am Carlynda from Lower 6th Tree, and the book that I'm reviewing today is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Now this video might get boring for some of you, so I suggest you bring some snacks or drink along as you watch. Also, before I begin, let me tell you what the contents of this video. So I have provided the author's background, the details of the book summary, which I suggest if you are planning to read this book soon, please skip it because it contains spoiler. And last but not least, my overall opinion. Now, moving along to the author's background, all of the information I got are from Google, so in case I did any mistake, please accept my apology. So, Colleen Hoover is an author of young adult fiction and romance novel. She published her first novel called Slam in January 2012, and in December 2012 she published Hopeless, which rose to the top of New York Times bestseller list. And she was also nominated in Goodreads Choice Award for the Best Young Adult Fiction. Now moving on to the details of the book. This book is a romance novel with 385 pages altogether and was officially published on August 2nd, 2016 by Atrisha Book. Also, I included the original synopsis of the book, so if you want to read it, make sure you pause this video. Alright, let's get on to the summary session. Now, I would love to read the summary for you all, but since I have limited time, please pause this video every time the slide changes, yeah? Now, the next slide is I would like to talk about my thoughts on the characters. So firstly, we have Lily Bloom. She is an amazing character. I love the way she handles hard decisions and still stays strong despite how challenging it can be, especially after she witnessed the abuse of her late father. And then we have Atlas Corrigan, the best character with no doubt. If you ask me the definition of a green flag man, then he would definitely be my answer. And I love for the fact that he is very considerate, thoughtful, and sweet with his word. Lastly, we have Ryle. Not gonna lie, I found him very charming during the first few chapters of reading. And you can tell that he loves Lily a lot. It's unfortunate how much of a red flag he is though. I hope he can heal from the trauma he experienced. Lastly, my overall opinion. So I gave this book 5 out of 5 because this is the first book that made me in tears. It is heartbreaking, and I love how Colleen portrays the characters to the extent that I can empathize with them as their emotion feels so real. This book taught me so much about love and made me realize how hard the victims of abuse are to have the courage for themselves when it is difficult and painful for them to leave the relationship, especially when they adore them so much. Moreover, this book has changed my mind to be more aware of how serious domestic violence can be. So in conclusion, go read it if you haven't because this book definitely deserves the hype. And one more fact, this book made me enjoy reading again. Before I end this video, this book got me thinking on how we can get help for the victim of domestic violence. So my answer to this question is that by educating ourselves and staying aware. If you don't know yet, domestic violence is aggression toward a person in a domestic setting, such as in marriage or in cohabitation. It also involves abuse against children, parents, and the elderly, and can be incurable emotionally, sexually, and financially. With that, I did some research and found a campaign called Break the Silence, which was organized by a third-year medical students from University Brunei Darussalam. Here, they mention ways to get help, which are one of them by contacting 141. Another than that is the Royal Brunei Force Hotline at 993 for the investigation of abuse cases. Last but not least, we have ambulance with a hotline number 991 for medical attention. Alright, that's it for my video. Thank you guys for listening, and